Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bengals Stadium for CTN's live coverage of high school football. It's week number 7 as the Cardinals jump the border for a battle with the Bengals. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro up above, and it's a tough task. This is the third week in a row that the Cardinals have faced a top 10 ranked team.
Yeah, we talked about it for the last number of weeks, how difficult the Cardinals' schedule will be. Blaine comes in here at 4-2, and they're a really good team, and they love to run the ball. And I think what the Cardinals feel that they're a little more similar to the Bengals, so they have an opportunity. Their game plans are somewhat similar. It's just execution on behalf of the Cardinals.
Well, last week, the Cardinals, their homecoming, hosting the number 1 or 2 team in the state of Minnesota, Maple Grove. They had a rough go of it, but they found a little momentum in the second half. Defense has got to be big for the Cardinals to keep them in the game, and they have got some guys that have really gotten the job done all season long.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a Blaine player in particular that they're going to have to keep their eye on. But, yeah, you're talking about these defensive backs, in particular Lance Hill, number 6 for the Cardinals, has been playing stellar this season. He leads them in tackles. He is going to be very important along with Samson LeClaire and Bryce Karen because they're going to have to bottle up these ball carriers from the Bengals.
Yeah, they're going to need to fill the holes. As you mentioned, one guy they got to keep their eye on in particular is their quarterback. Sam Shaughnessy is also their leading rusher by far, run a lot of option, and you have to stop him. And if you step up on him, he is a danger to still throw the ball downfield.
He's accounted for 1,400 yards of offense and 9 touchdowns. He's the expert at the run-pass option. He's going to roll around the end. You don't know if he's going to run or if he's going to pass the ball. They've got some pretty talented receivers as well. Cardinal defense is going to have to be on their toes.
Well, the Bengals bounced back after a loss to Maple Grove by beating Champlin Park in a tight game last week on the road. Now they come home. They're celebrating almost 50 seniors on their roster in their final home game of the regular season. It's a border battle, a serious rivalry. Cardinals and the Bengals will take the field next on CTN.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids? But you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handicaps and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then 2 noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So Sports Nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And Sports Nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Back at Bengals Stadium, just about to get this one underway. Bengals coming in 4-2 on the year, holding on to the number 10 spot in the Metro. Cardinals still looking for win number 1. Jared Killian to kick it away for the Bengals. They did win the toss and defer, so Coon Rapids will get the chance on offense first. Adi will take this one from the 2-yard line. A little reverse, dropped by Neal. Ball still on the ground, scooped up by LaFaca. He's dropped at about the 15. Cardinals fortunate to maintain possession.
Oh, they certainly are, Joe. And I know when you're 0-6, you want to try and do something a little different, a little trick play, which I like. I like those kind of things. You just got to be able to hold on to the ball, because all of a sudden now, what could have been a nice gain, you're starting at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Taylor Neal never able to secure it. Caught it off a bounce, but still not able to keep possession. And fortunately for the Cardinals, LaFaca was able to scoop it up. They take over from the 16. Muhammad's pass complete to Loic Joitza, and he has about 5 to the 21.
I'm talking to Coach Russin about what did the guys do on offense? Says I think we just have to, really just play calmly. I thought Mertesa, certainly in that second half, looked really good. Granted, he was playing against some second and third team defenders. However, I thought I think he throws a good ball. He missed a couple of opportunities in that game against Anoka that may have gone for long distance.
Well, last week, even against Maple Grove, he made some good reads, some good throws just out of the reach, and some of that is just timing that, as the third or fourth string guy, he hasn't been able to work that much with his receivers. Braden Waldron, another short catch. He's going to be stopped at about the 24, so it'll be 3rd and 2.
That's a really nice tackle by Ashton Matson. He was able to bring him down before he was able to gain the first down line and force them into that third situation. Short, but nonetheless made sure that he didn't get that first down.
They mark it back at the 23, so it'll be 3rd and 3.
3rd and 2 for the Cardinals.
Big early 3rd down, and it's Jeremy out of the Wildcat, looking to run to the right side. He has some room. He's got a first down and more. Tiptoes as long as he can down the sideline and out of bounds somewhere close to the 40-yard line. Closer still to the 35, I guess, but he did a nice dance down the sideline as long as he could, and Coon Rapids moves to the chains.
Yeah, again, I like the play call. Coach Russin said we're going to try and run the ball as much as we can. We want to establish a ground game here tonight against Blaine. They feel that is a way for them to move the ball, and they have that opportunity. So nice run there by Adi.
Adi stays in the backfield behind Mohammed. Man in motion is Seda. The run goes to Adi. Cuts back, hit hard, and dropped after a short gain to the 38.
Sully Barrett on the tackle. A big stick of Jeremy Adi after getting a few yards. Watch 27 come into your picture. He's going to shed a blocker. Picked up 3 or 4.
Sets up 2nd and 6. And if the Cardinals can find a balance between run and pass, that would be much improved. An elusive run for Adi. He's going to be right at the sticks. Looks like he is going to get another first down.
I love the way Adi just kind of sidestepped the tackle.
Yeah, he just slipped his way through.
Yeah, we'll see it again. Just a nice job. And, Adi's got that elusiveness. If he can get into the open, just a nice job to flip that defender and pick up some additional yards and able to get the first down.
Three receivers to the right for Muhammad on first down. Braden Waldron all by himself down at the bottom of the screen. Quick throw goes to Joitza, the bubble screen. Heads up field across the 50 and down to the Blaine 48-yard line.
And I think that's what they want to do, just a quick rhythm passing game. Get somebody in open space. They have athletes to gain yards after the catch, or as you saw with Jeremy Adi running the football, they do have those athletes. As Coach Russin has had a monumental task this year with the club, and got a great group of guys. They would just love to be able to win a game here before section playoffs.
Seda again shifts from left to right. Handoff goes to Adi, trying to find a way around the left side. Instead, dragged down for a short loss. It'll be 3rd and 5 from midfield.
Carter Mackey on the tackle. Nice job just staying with it and bringing Adi down. The one thing about Adi, he's not the biggest of guys, and you know, once you wrap him up, he's going to be tough to get away from a defender.
Another big third down. They went with the Wildcat, and Jeremy Adi got the first down on the first attempt. This time, Muhammad draws him off, and that should be encroachment and a first down.
Yes, it is.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
It will not remain third down once they set the ball down.
I mean, it was 3rd and 5, 5 plus 5. There he goes. Head coach Mike Law had an opportunity to talk to him a little bit before the game, and I asked him, what he talked to the guys about playing an 0-6 team. He says, Coon Rapids is better than 0-6, and we just have to continue to play our game and do what we do, execute on offense, and make sure we play tight defense and wrap tacklers up. And we're going to try and see if we can get a few turnovers here tonight.
So it has been confirmed it is a first down from the Bengal 45. Third first down of this opening drive for the Cardinals, now in plus territory. Muhammad drops back, throws over the middle, has a man complete. Joitza behind the defense. Touchdown Cardinals.
Coming back. It's coming back. There's a hold. There's a flag on the field. Unbelievable. Beautiful pass. Looks to me like a hold, but we'll see where I thought they threw it.
Eligible receiver downfield. Number 14, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
How is 14 not eligible? He's a wideout.
Yeah, I'm confused as well because that's Sandeth. He was the man in motion.
He's a receiver. Unless I just don't understand.
It'll back him up to midfield. I think it was the wrong number. I'm not going to doubt that there.
No, I'm not doubting the call. But
an illegal man downfield. No, I don't get that call at all. There were definitely two linemen inside of him. He can line up on the end of it's called the tight end position. He had gone in motion, but you're not going to get a replay, and
did Coach Russin throw the red flag
to change their mind? But it takes a huge score off the board for a Cardinal team that is so starving for offense and for highlights.
Absolutely. And that was a beautiful pass.
Yeah, and I don't.
Let's see it again, Joe. Let's see if we see anybody.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unless he didn't report as eligible. If he's
except that he's
got the number. I agree. I don't understand it.
If he has two men lined up between him, there are 5 linemen.
But
without him there.
Absolutely.
Correct? Let's look at it one more time since we're in the timeout. I think we're getting some clarification over there as well.
All right, one more time. So.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, there's 5 linemen and a tight end on the outside.
Plus 14.
That's a horrible call.
No one moves forward of those 5 down linemen.
I would like an explanation on why, but I'm never going to get one.
No. I think the only explanation you would get is that sometimes referees make mistakes.
This is true, but
play action. Joitza on the bubble screen looking for some blocks, cuts back into the middle of the field. He's going to be stopped after a short gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd and long.
Gain of 4 on the completion brings up 2nd.
Be 2nd and 11. And how many times, you're talking about a pretty good Blaine football team.
Yeah,
how many
absolutely.
times are you going to be able to break their coverage and get your receiver behind him as cleanly as you did on
point.
the one, at best, questionable call?
Yeah.
Clearly biased, but little option play. They'll throw back to Waldron, had to jump up to get it. Bengal defense collapses quickly and stops him after a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Again, that play did not fool the Bengals defense as you're going to look like you're going to run to that far side and then throw back to the near. Waldron did have to bobble it, which really slowed him down a little bit. But there again, the Bengals defense did a nice job, and Ashton Matson is there for the tackle. Now you're in 3rd and long, Joe.
Well, I think with this team in this situation, it's possibly 4-down territory if you get at least 5 yards on 3rd. So I think you go with another quick pass. What they built this drive on early. If they can get Bengals to jump again would be great. Here comes the Bengal blitz. They're going long. Wants the home run.
Got it.
What a catch by Harold Berry in traffic. 1st and goal for the Cardinals.
Wow, just a great job with that 50-50 ball by Berry and his concentration to go up and bring that in. I think Harold has been frustrated a little bit in this offense. I think he knows he's a pretty good playmaker, want a little more production, and this is an opportunity for him to earn a little more production with a beautiful catch at the end. Cardinals keep this drive going. Boy, this may be the most impressive drive of the season for Coon Rapids thus far against the first-team defense.
Not a great spot, but right at the 10-yard line will make it 1st and goal. Bring in the heavy package. Cam Cummings-Coleman lined up in the backfield. Again, the Wildcat, Jeremy Oddie, will take the snap, run left, cuts back, and nothing there. Barely across the line of scrimmage.
Well, Joe, now you need to put points on the board. This has been an impressive drive for the Cardinals. They need to finish it. The nice thing about having Mertesa and Jeremy in the backfield together is they both have experience playing quarterback. You can do a little bit more with your offense.
Muhammad will line up in the pistol with Adi behind him. Has time, throws, wants the end zone, looking for Joitza. Tight coverage. He thought there was some contact, but
Kavon Landers on the coverage for the Bengals. I thought he may have maybe a little bit of a push, but that ball at the end, that ball was thrown over his head. He wasn't gonna, there's a little contact there, but I don't know if he would have been able to get to it. Nonetheless.
It was quite a bit of hands.
It was hands, but I don't know if he would have been able to reach it. That's the thing. That's maybe their decision.
The world will never know.
Ever.
Because he was held.
He was held.
But I thought Harold Berry was open just shy of the goal line on that play. Now 3rd and goal from the 10. Muhammad fakes the give. Pressure is there right in his face. Throws it incomplete. And that could be intentional grounding. There's no receiver over there. There is absolutely
none.
No eligible receiver over there. Not even on that side of the field.
And Coach Law is saying that exact same thing, trying to yell his thoughts to the officiating crew.
There is no penalty called.
It's 4th down.
It'll be 4th and goal.
They're going to kick a field goal. I saw Jackson Young hit one in warm-ups from about 48.
Well, this is definitely within his range.
Oh yeah. So this is a
27 yards.
Chip shot for him.
Adi will be the holder. Snap was a little behind him. Got it down. The kick is up. It is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. Points are big. On the road, a solid opening drive, and the Cardinals come away with points on their opening drive for the first time this season.
I was just gonna say that. Well, again, you come away with points. They would have liked to have come away with 7 in that situation, only because they're going to face an offense that
especially since they put up 7 and it was taken away by The guys in stripes.
Yeah. It was stolen from them.
I just don't. I just.
Are you a homer?
I am, absolutely.
As am I.
But I think if it happened against the other guys, I would say the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they were clearly 5 down linemen that stayed behind the line of scrimmage. That's all that is required on a passing play. So it may be in the minutia of the rule book that I am not familiar with.
I mean that one small section?
That made Sayedeth an ineligible receiver. But anyway, you slice it. The Cardinals converted on 3 third downs, and they got points on their opening drive. This is going to be Caden Luwagi. Right up the middle, breaks free, and he's got a lot of room. One man to beat, tripped up by the kicker, Jackson Young, but the Bengals are going to start in plus territory.
That's how you answer with some points put against you, is you get a good return on the special teams. And your kicker, Jackson Young, your last line of defense, gets a hand on him and brings him down so he doesn't take it to the distance. But just a really nice job of following his blockers, and then gets that seam. Once he's in that seam, open space, and there you see number 2, Jackson Young, just stick out a hand and bring him down.
58-yard return. Shaughnessy trying to run on first down. He's wrapped up and stopped quickly, no gain.
Well, and that's what the Cardinals defensively needs to do. Aiden Decker on the tackle for the Cardinals. And that's what they need to do, is they need to bring him down. They've got first contact. They can't let him get away. He's an elusive runner. You see what he's done on the ground, over 800 yards. I think he's averaging about 130 yards a game.
Lost a yard on that play.
133.8 to be exact.
Out of the shotgun. Handoff goes to Zach Larson. Cuts back. Hit hard, but a solid pick up to the Coon Rapids 26-yard line. It'll bring up third and about 2.
Yeah, Larson's second leading ball carrier in this club. He's got 352 yards on the ground, 4.5 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns. All 3 running backs, including the quarterback, all have 5 touchdowns.
I had seen that. So third and about 3. Handoff again goes to Larson. He's hit early. Stopped after a short gain. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. Just gang tackle on Larson. Make it 4th and short. Cardinals looking for a big stop here.
So 4th and 2. Keep the offense out there. Shaughnessy running to his right. Looking for a spot to cut up field. He didn't get much.
I don't know. Depends where they spot it.
Yeah, it looks like the Cardinals may have held.
Nope, I think he just got it. See where they mark it. Oh, I don't know. I think they need a measurement.
They're going to bring the chains in and take a look. I thought he had a spot to cut up a little bit earlier that he backed out of. He initially cuts up right here, and he had enough room to for sure get the first down, and then he kind of went sideways. And that was a great wrap-up by Cam Cummings-Coleman. So they got some help from some friends, and they got to bring the chains from the far side of the field. And
well, I did get a text from the one and only JT Taylor, the great, and he says he was watching the game, and he says the tight end was covered up by the receiver who was on the line of scrimmage, which made him ineligible. So, JT, we appreciate.
Yes,
we appreciate that.
Thank
you. No, let's see that. That is close. I don't think he got it. No, he did not get it. I love it.
Not biased at all. I couldn't help it.
You know
That's
what,
a big, big stop.
It's a huge stop, Joe, and I understand your excitement because I share it with you. It's the fact of the season, what they've had. They're 0-6. They've been blown out in the majority of their games, if not all of them, and this is an opportunity to get a big stop on defense.
This is a team that was moving, got a huge play taken away from them, penalty legit. Apparently, Again, just bad lineup by the Cardinals. They do still go down and get a field goal, only to give up this huge return. Defense goes out there and goes 3 and out. That's impressive. So the Cardinals start from their own 24-yard line. Closer to the 23. Handoff goes to Adi. Following his blockers on the right side across the 25 out to the 27-yard line, a gain of 4.
Joe, we talk about all the time winning that battle at the point of attack. Cardinals offensively, their offensive line doing a good job. There's been some short gains, but it's been opening some holes. We haven't seen a lot of that this year, and I really like the flow of this offense so far here. And it's granted, it's early, but nonetheless, you get fueled by that big fourth down stop by the defense. The offense wants to come back and says, let's reward the defense and put some more points on the board.
Empty backfield for Muhammad on 2nd and 6. 3 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. He's got lots of time. Throws Waldron wide open, but he just sailed it way over his head.
Well, when talking to Coach Russin, said, Tessa is a good quarterback, and he is an occasional where he'll overthrow a ball receiver. We've seen it a couple of times this year, but for the most part, I think he's been pretty good and able to find those receivers. I mean, witnessed by that play that was called back, that was probably the best throw maybe the best throw he's thrown all year. One of the top few, anyway.
It was a beaut, to be certain. Still looking for his first touchdown pass. Pressure coming quicker, gets it off, complete to Walker, bounces off a tackle, dives forward, first down to the 36-yard line.
Well, that's what
Big fella getting the job done on 3rd down.
I just love it. And again, it's the defender taking a chance, trying to step in front of Walker. He just does a much better job of just taking the ball away from him. And as you mentioned, the big guy rumbles, able to get that first down, a few extra yards, and keep the chains moving for the Cardinals.
Jeremiah Walker listed at 6 foot 210.
Looks bigger than that.
I tell you, well, when you line him up next to a quarterback that's 5'10" and 170,
must have been standing on 1 foot. He's a good-sized young man, but
Waldron,
athletic.
the man in motion for the Cardinals on 1st and 10. Muhammad throwing right. Waldron turned around and not able to make the catch. He's thrown a little bit behind him, but in a spot only he would have a chance for it.
Incompletion brings up 2nd down.
So we've seen a lot of different ways to get guys open quickly in a quick passing game. Well, really, only the one shot downfield, and it was, 2 shots, because on the 3rd down, the play to Harold Berry. Handoff goes to Adi right up the middle. Not a lot there. He'll gain about 3. Be 3rd down. Flag comes in late.
I think that's on Blaine. I think that's that.
And if that's a personal foul, that's a really bad time for it.
Personal foul. Offense. Number 75. Dead ball. The quarter's over. 15-yard penalty will be marked off from the end of the run.
So it will be 3rd and very long for the Cardinals as we start the 2nd quarter, but they lead after 1, 3-0 against the Bengals on CTN. Coon Rapids a 3-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. They had a long drive, ended short of the end zone, but a 27-yard field goal for Jackson Young. And then the defense holds 3 and out. Unfortunately, that penalty is going to be costly for the Cardinals, as they will march them back to the 23, so it'll be 3rd and 22.
Yikes. Well, you have to feel pretty good about the fact that you went through a quarter of a football game against Blaine and you held them scoreless.
Absolutely. Well, to be fair, the Bengals offense has only been on the field for 4 plays.
I understand that.
I said 3 and out. What I really meant was 4 and out, because they did go
Yep.
for it on 4th and
Yep.
were stopped
But
short.
no, you are correct. I understand that. But an offense like that, especially with the running back or the quarterback who is basically a quarterback / running back, couldn't pick up that short gain.
On 3rd and forever, they'll set up the screen, and it's too high for Jeremy Oddie. Had a couple of bodies in front of him. I don't know that it would be enough to get 22 yards out of it, but the pass out of his reach, and the Cardinals will bring out the punt unit. And so the Bengals set to get it in good field position again.
Young back to punt for the Cardinals, and away game back to
Not that I think the Bengals underestimated the Cardinals' defense to begin with, but they certainly will not underestimate them the next time they touch the field. This one angled toward the near sideline, and a flag thrown. It'll be downed short of midfield.
Well, we'll see if the penalty is pretty good field position for the Bengals to start drive number 2.
Sideline warning.
Okay, it's just a sideline warning. I figured, because it was the official running down the near sidelines. Just felt that the coaches were on the field and need to get out of their way, make sure there's no collisions.
Yes, exactly.
So they will start 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 48-yard line.
First and 10 for the Bengals.
So great field position here for drive number 2. So now you see what your defense does here on the second drive, second opportunity for them. They came up big on their first attempt, on their first series, looking to do so here again.
Well, it was 4 runs, 2 by Shaughnessy and 2 by Larson.
Yep.
First down, give goes to Larson. He's hit immediately, stop, no gain.
Yeah, it was Samson Leclerc. Boy, beautiful tackle there. Again, he shed a block and brought him back from behind, got him down from behind.
Larson, the ball carrier, no gain on the play.
And they're definitely, we talk about it, Shaughnessy, an option quarterback. He wants to run the ball first. He does it a lot. The number of carries, he has more than twice as many carries as does Larson, who is as you mentioned, second on the team. Fake the pitch to him. Shaughnessy keeps, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's Leclerc again.
Yeah, he's going to lose a yard. So that, again, really good job by the defense up front. It's winning those battles. I mean, it's shedding those tackles and beating that offensive lineman to the ball carrier. And again, that was Leclerc.
Just wrapped up those. You're not going anywhere without your feet. That was a great tackle. That was textbook.
Yep.
By Samson Leclerc. And
Absolutely.
now 3rd and long, Shaughnessy rolling to his right, looking, now throws on the run. That pass is complete. Breaking a tackle and getting out of bounds with a big first down is Noah Teeden, the tight end.
Yeah, the run-pass option works so well for the Bengals. You saw Shaughnessy do it there as he's rolling to his right. You have to respect him as a ball carrier, but he's got a really nice arm as well.
Gain of 23 on the play, and good hands
Yep.
from Teeden. He's got great position. The ball's delivered well, and Shaughnessy carrying left. This time he's going to get around the corner. A big first down inside the 10. It'll be a goal-to-go situation. Knocked out at the 7-yard line after a gain of 19.
Yeah, Coach Reston said defensively we have to be so concerned about what number 16 does, whether he's throwing the ball or is he's using his feet as there, and he does a really nice job getting around that corner. Good blocking on the edge before he's brought down.
First and goal from the 7.
Handoff goes inside, and Larson doesn't go much anywhere. May have gotten a yard.
Yeah, it was LeClaire again on the tackle for Coon Rapids. He's been active on this drive.
Gain of 1 in the last play, second and goal.
Larson rolling right. He's got it under his arm. He's not giving it up.
Nope.
He's running to the house. Touchdown, Blaine.
So that will be the 6th rushing touchdown of the year for Sam Shaughnessy.
After failing to get a first down on 4 attempts on their opening drive, they go 48 yards on just 6 plays, and they cap it off with a 6-yard touchdown for Sam Shaughnessy. Kick is up and good for Killian, and it is a 7-3 lead for the Bengals.
Oh, after not getting first down on 4th and short in that first drive, they certainly came back and implemented their offense to perfection as they were able to score here against the Cardinals to take the lead. But again, Shaughnessy is just so good. You have to be so concerned about his feet. He's able to cut it inside and take it over the stripe for the score.
You can see he wanted to run the whole time, just tucked it under his arm.
That's what he
Said,
does.
"Get me a hole, boys."
And they did.
Bengal fans, everybody up for the kickoff.
6 plays, 48 yards, just a minute 56 off the clock. That 6-yard run by Shaughnessy to make this score now 7-3.
Jared Killian set to kick it off. Cardinals tried to reverse the opening kick, and that didn't go so well. This one kicked out of bounds. They'll get great field position to start, but now trailing 7-3.
Well, the Cardinals offensively know they can move the ball against the Bengals. So, coming back here now, all of a sudden down 7-3 here with plenty of time left in quarter number 2. See if they can get their offense to continue to get that positive momentum.
Well,
ball was kicked out of bounds.
Last drive obviously stalled by the personal foul penalty, and if the Cardinals want to be competitive, they have to eliminate hurting themselves. We'll see how they respond. Now trailing. Quick bubble screen goes left side to Braden Waldron, makes a man miss. He's got room down the sideline and spun out of bounds inside the Bengal 35 after a huge gain, 30-plus yards on the first play of the drive.
Yeah, Coach Russin knows he's got some guys, if we get them in space, they have the ability to run after catch. And you saw it there by Waldron, just a really nice run down the sideline. Pick up over 30 yards.
Well, they're going to put it right at the 35, so it'll be exactly 30 yards. But yeah, makes a man miss right early on. And once he had that sideline, good sprint. Ashton Matson dragging him out of bounds for the Bengals and preventing a very quick answer. Throwing back against the grain, that pass complete, sidestepping and getting another broken tackle all the way down. Touchdown for Gavin Sayedith.
Wow, just a really nice run to break a tackle. We saw him score early in the year on a long pass. And again, and then another, yes, that's third. But we saw it early in the year on that first touchdown. I think it was the first touchdown for the Cardinals season.
Yes, absolutely it was. That one from Jeremy Oddie. His next one, I believe, was thrown by Snow.
Correct.
And now he's caught his 3rd touchdown pass of the season from 3 different quarterbacks. It is the first of the year for Murtaza Muhammad, and it does put the Coon Rapids Cardinals back in front. The extra point sails wide, no good. And that's a tough miss for the normally automatic Jackson Young.
Well, they had a special teams player coming right around the edge, and maybe he got a little rattled and had to rush his kick a little more than he wanted to. But just a really nice answer for the Cardinals after Blaine scores that touchdown.
Just 2 plays.
Fooled the defense. That play was looking to go to the right, and he throws back to his left. And again, just a great job of shedding a tackler.
He was not to be denied.
No.
I love the step over. Yeah, just get off me. You go away too.
Yeah, I'm getting in the end zone. I'm scoring. I'm going to give my quarterback his first touchdown throw of the year.
The Bengals sideline is not happy
Coach,
on senior night so far.
One of the coaches was showing his displeasure with the defense on that series. Not happy. We could hear him up here. Must be their defensive coordinator.
Yeah, was it a DC? You're not going to like that stat. 2 plays, 65 yards. Especially against a team that you feel you're much better than. Cardinals go with the onside, and they recover it. They can't.
No, I think he's out of, I don't know. They're calling
I saw the flag go up. I don't think he touched it before 10 yards. Maybe he did.
I thought.
Or did it go out of bounds?
I think it went out of bounds.
Get it?
Yeah.
Again, that's
I thought he had
second time. They did it last week on the opening kick. I thought.
So let's see. Does it go 10?
I thought Hill had it.
Oh, it goes 10. And I think he
Bryce
lost.
Kieran right
I think
there.
they lost. He lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, got out of bounds. Dang it.
That's
This is the same thing last week, right? On the opening kick of the game, they caught Maple Grove completely off guard.
Love the play call.
And nearly picked it up. And same situation here, but now you give a Bengals team that moved the ball very effectively last time out. You give them the ball at midfield, now trailing 9-7. Shaughnessy fakes the give, keeps it right up the middle. He's got a first down.
Oh, they're going to put it in the hands of their star.
He just went right up the gut. And a gain of 14 to the Cardinal 36.
Coach Resson has to love the way his team has started this game.
Shaughnessy with an empty backfield on first down. Gives it to Luwagi, or no, that's Zach Larson coming across formation. He's got a nice pickup of 8 or 9. It'll be second and short. And that really opens up the playbook, 2nd and 1. Shaughnessy running left, gets around the corner, first down, bumped out of bounds, just shy of the 15.
Leclerc on the tackle again. You know, he's going to think, let me follow my blockers and get into the end zone, and yeah, that's what he's done this year.
First and 10 from the 15. Again, running left. Gets around that corner, has another big gain. Dragged out of bounds, shy of the goal line. Going to put him at about the 2 with a first down and goal.
Gain of 15 on the play of Bengals. First down. Shaughnessy, the ball carrier. Down to the 2-yard line. First and goal.
Inside handoff, and that was snuffed out quickly by Samson Leclerc.
Yeah, they didn't fool number 7 for Coon Rapids. I mean, he's definitely the leading tackler on this defense here today.
Second and goal.
Loss of 4 makes it 2nd and goal from the 6.
Oh, that's going to give him 5. Cardinals jump. Cardinals get into the neutral zone.
So half the distance.
Encroachment, defense, 26. Half the distance to the goal.
We haven't seen
second down.
A multiplayer shift, I don't think, from the Bengal offense yet. So kind of understandable that they would be caught off guard and likely to jump. Of course, that's why the Bengals do that.
Yep. Get that free yardage.
Get that yardage back that Larson lost on first down. This time, Shaughnessy running right. He's going to get the corner, and he's in the end zone again.
Again, nice blocking. You hold up the guys on the edge, and Shaughnessy's going to do the rest with his feet. He saw that corner of the end zone. He said, I'm going to beat that defender and get the 6 points for my team. Great blocking. I mean, look at the blocking on the edge. Just great job on Karen, and he's able to outrace the Cardinals to the end zone.
Killian, the extra point. It is no good.
Wow.
So it'll stay a one-score, 7-point game.
Both teams miss extra points.
So the Bengals back to that 4-point lead they had previously.
Gives Shaughnessy a 7 touchdowns on the ground so far this season. Again, just great blocking up front. I mean, that was the key. Look at Larson just
he was waiting for somebody, to block. Shaughnessy untouched. His second score of the night, already over 70 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns.
There you see the drive, 6 plays, 50 yards, a minute 33 off the clock, and a second Sam Shaughnessy touchdown of the evening.
Killian kicked it into the end zone last time. This time it is taken from the 2 by LaFaca. Finds a little bit of a seam and a good return out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, again, just does a nice job of following his blockers and able to get enough to give the Cardinals a pretty good spot to work from on their next drive.
To the Cardinals 31-yard line. First and 10.
29-yard return for LaFaca. Gets them a good spot to start from their own 31. 7:51 to play in this second quarter. Muhammad out of the shotgun, hands off. Adi, big hole left side, cuts back and has a first down out across the 41 to the 42-yard line.
Well, that's what Jeremy Adi gives you that quickness, and you saw he's able to pretty elusive in it. He's able to get through that hole quickly. Well, that's what Coach Russell wanted to do. We want to run the ball. We want to run the ball so we can set up the pass. And so far tonight, they've done a fairly decent job at it.
Well, the most balanced and most efficient offense that we've seen from this team all season. Handoff goes to Jeremy Adi, and this time only a couple. To be fair, by this point in most games early in the season, we'd already seen significant injuries to pieces that were important to their initial game plan. So that definitely has changed things in a lot of their early games. 2-yard gain sets up 2nd and 8. And they knew coming in they had lost a ton of talent to graduation last year. Almost all of their skill position players were new to the varsity level or had very limited varsity experience. Play action, Muhammad throws incomplete, looking for Walker on the shallow cross. It'll set up 3rd and long.
Again, good job that time. Pressure up the middle by the Blaine defense really made him throw that ball before he wanted to, and Walker obviously was not able to get there. Four of 6 on 3rd down for the Cardinals.
This one is 3rd and 8. 3 receivers on the right side, and Bengals nearly jumping across, but able to maintain the neutral zone. Oh, looking for Adi on the screen pass, and that was swatted away.
C.J. Sanderson.
Emphatically by Sanderson.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals will have to bring out the punt squad.
Brings up 4th down.
Sanderson listed at 6'2", 215, but he looks a little bigger than that. Maybe he grew since the beginning of the year.
Jackson Young standing at his own 30-yard line. The Waggy is the return man standing at his own 20-yard line. The flag flies, and this one's blown dead.
False start, offense, number 85, 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Didn't need to make it any harder.
No.
But those things happen. But after 2 relatively easy scoring drives for this Bengal offense, you need to pin them as deep as you can, make it that field in front of them as long as possible. Young, a low line drive. It skips and rolls and takes a great Cardinal roll. It's going to be down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that was a heck of a punt. You just said it right before that kick. They needed to pin him back deep, and they did. Make it a long field for the Bengals to start their next drive. But yeah, a big spot here for the defense. I think defense would like to come away with a stop here. Already, you know, they're down 13-9. It's a manageable game here. They do not want to give up another score on this drive. We'll see if the Bengals will just continue to see what they run the ball, take time off the clock, and see if they can put it in the end zone.
Well, and the Bengals will also get the ball to start the second half. They had won the toss and deferred. But with the way these two offenses are moving the football, that 6:22 could be several drives. Handoff goes to Larson, finds a big hole left side. He's got a first down and more out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Dragged down by Lance Hill.
Yeah, Lance Hill, kind of that last line of defense for Larson, does a nice job. Again, we talked about the blocking, good blocking up front, and then Larson able to get around that corner, but Lance Hill wasn't going to let him get any further than that point on the field. I think it's 7 tackles for Hill tonight.
31-yard gain on the first play. Shaughnessy drops back, quarterback draw, huge hole, great box in front of him, deep down the sidelines, dragged out of bounds inside the Cardinal 20-yard line.
Yeah, he's just doing what he does best, and that's just using this offense, running the ball. I mean, he's such a dual threat quarterback, but right now he's just taking charge and tucking the ball in and picking up big chunks of yardage. Getting right up the middle. Good job there. Play call opened that middle up for him.
2 plays to go 70 yards. And now they're knocking on the doorstep again. Shaughnessy running left, has a blocker out there, and he's forced out of bounds at the 5.
There's a late hit.
Flag's going to come in, and it's going to be 1st and goal no matter what. I think he was right at the 5.
Yeah,
but
it's just
I thought he was in the process of making that tackle before they went out of bounds. Still, it's not really going to – it's a 2-yard flag at that point, 2.5.
Personal foul, hit out of bounds on the defense. Half the distance to the goal.
So it'll be 1st and goal from just inside the 3-yard line.
We'll see it again. I don't know if they called that on Lance Hill for that late hit. Yeah, I mean, he gave him a shoulder as he was out of bounds, but that's where I think they called it.
Handoff on the inside, Larson in easily, and the Bengals increase their lead.
That's touchdown number 6 on the season for Larson, and just didn't take a lot of time off the clock to go 85 yards. 4 plays. It's impressive. They're going to tap it off there by a Larson touchdown.
Killian to attempt the extra point. This one is up and good, and the Bengals lead 20-9.
Oh, see, after that, after the touchdown, the last touchdown for the Cardinals, I know their defensive coordinator not happy. I think they made a few adjustments. Did a good job on that last drive by the Cardinals. There you see 4 plays to go 84 yards, 45 seconds off the clock.
We're just barely more than midway
No.
through the second
Well,
quarter.
you made the point. It could be there could be a long 6 minutes at the end of the half by both teams moving the offense. Cardinals need to move the ball here.
Well, and we talk about this is the best the Cardinal offense has moved the ball to this point in the season, but you have to be able to keep up that pace if you're going to get into a track meet with a offense like the Bengals. Killian looking for it, the onside. Sayedith was waiting for it, and it's not Sayedith. It's 13, not 14. 13 is Christian Cotto. Good job holding on to it, but next time, get away.
Yeah.
Or wave for the fair catch.
Exactly, because you're going to take a hit and you have a risk of losing the football.
Well, you know, those guys are out there expecting to block. It's not what he was thinking. Cardinals start with it from the 40, though. Quick pass complete to Lafaka near side. Slips in between a couple of blockers and gets about 4.
That was a dangerous play. That ball hung up a little bit.
Gain of 4 on the play, second down.
Well, and this is what got the Cardinal offense moving early in this ball game is quick passes, a lot of screens, getting it to different guys because as we talk about, they have athletes if they can get the ball in their hands and just get the Bengal defense to back off a little bit. Handoff goes to Adi, bounces outside. He's going to have a first down. Tried to slip one more tackle, but he's tripped up just into Bengal territory. 1st and 10 from the Blaine 49.
Gain of 8 on the play, first down for the Cardinals.
Good blocking downfield from Lafaka.
Potvin brought him down. That's 6 tackles for him on the evening so far. Ten carries for 46 yards so far for Adi, 4.6 yards a carry. That's pretty good.
Certainly the best the offense has been moving the ball on the ground all season.
Without a doubt.
Another carry on first down will get 3. But for Coon Rapids, you know,
Second down.
would like to end this drive in the end zone with very little clock left.
Absolutely.
So that the Bengals don't have an opportunity to respond before the half.
Yeah, as you mentioned, that the Bengals will get the ball to start that second half. So you'd love to be able to put some points on the board and leave the Bengals scoreless the rest of this first half, as you mentioned. That would be a wonderful game plan for the Cardinals if they can succeed at it.
Most importantly is getting points.
Yes, absolutely.
Sayedith, the man in motion. Pass is incomplete off the fingertips of Lafaka on the near side. It'll be 3rd and 7.
That puts him in a tough spot here in 3rd and 7. A little bit longer 3rd down opportunity for the Cardinals. So you see the numbers on 3rd down for Coon Rapids. They're 4 of 7.
Mohammed, quick pass left side, complete to Waldron. Trying to get behind the blockers. He will get about 4, but he'll be about 3 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, 4 down territory for the Cardinals, obviously. But a 4th and manageable.
It's a tough spot to be in because if you give this offense the ball back,
they don't need much time to score.
Especially when you're at this point on the field. 4th and 3 from the Bengal 42-yard line. Sayedith shifts to the right side, nearly got him to jump. He may be just out there trying to get you see Russ, and he's going to call the timeout.
Yep.
And we will see what they decide to do. 2:33 remaining in the first half. It's been an entertaining one.
It really has, and it's been the best game for the Cardinals so far this season.
They have led twice, opened the scoring with a 27-yard Jackson Young field goal, and then retook the lead on a 35-yard Gavin Sayedith catch and run, featuring a couple of broken tackles and a dive to the end zone. Unfortunately, a missed extra point, but Killian missed the next extra point for the Bengals, so that those errors are a wash. And if Coon Rapids cannot get into the end zone, which do they even decide to go for it on fourth down? It looks like the offense is staying out.
Well, I think that play was specifically designed to draw them off sides.
They're going to go back to the Wildcat, which has been successful.
Yep. Yeah, I think that play was designed that if they didn't get them to jump, they would take the timeout.
Cam Coleman and Samson LeClaire in the backfield with Adi, trying to get him around that left side, and he is not able to get there. The Bengals hold on fourth down and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, again, pretty tough. The defense does a nice job of stringing the play out to the sideline, and Adi, no room to run as the Cardinals, with plenty of time left for the Bengals, turn it over on downs, and this is the last thing you can do as a defense, let them score again before the break, because they get the ball back, and all of a sudden,
a lot of time for an
deficit.
offense that has been just chewing up yardage in big chunks very quickly. It took less than a minute to go 80 yards. Another quarterback draw, another huge game for Sam Shaughnessy. He's got 8 yards to midfield.
Karen and Hill on the tackle for the Cardinals. You'll see it again, and he just does a really nice job of just dropping back and then stepping right back into that pocket. He's trying to shed Hill, but Hill's able to bring him down.
Shaughnessy, play action, throws it back. Nearly picked off by Bryce Karen. Went up high point on the ball and nearly came away from it with it. Fowler, they thought would be open on this little swing to the near side.
Well, he left some air underneath it and allowing Karen to come over and make a play on the ball. And
well, good pressure coming from the right side of the Cardinal defensive line made him throw it up and over. And great play on the ball by Bryce Karen. They'll throw to Fowler on the right side, little bubble screen. He's got the first down, dives forward to the Cardinal 43-yard line.
And the Bengals playing fast here. They're getting right back to the line of scrimmage, trying to catch that defense off guard.
Well, and they have plenty of time, but you don't want to waste your time either. Fake the give. Shaughnessy will keep it. Follow his blockers. He's in the open, and he is waiting for it and should get a 15-yard penalty, which the flag does come for taunting.
No need for that.
But, an impressive 43-yard touchdown run, his third of this first half.
Yeah, no need for that. You act like you've been there before.
And the Cardinals, I would assume, would elect to take it on the kickoff and not the extra point.
On the touchdown run, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 16 offense. That's his first of the evening. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
How could anyone boo? It was so obvious.
Well, it is the hometown team.
I know, but come on. Boo a close call.
But it was impressive, and he did have a ton of room.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the young man in terms of his athletic ability. I just thought it was kind of a Bush move.
which is why it'll cost his team 15 yards. But with the extra point,
The kick is good.
they have a 16-point lead.
See it again. I mean, just he does such a nice job of getting to the outside and cutting in through the middle. And again, just taking it in the end zone. So the 43-yard run took a little over a minute off the clock, Joe. Again, we talked about it. There you see the numbers.
Yeah, you just can't leave this team time on the clock because they will chew up huge chunks of yards.
4 plays in a minute.
This is a team that their first 4 plays on offense didn't get them 10 yards. Now they're getting
big chunks.
Well over 10 yards per snap, showing why they are 4-2 and ranked in the top 10 in the Metro.
No, they're a good club, no doubt.
So Killian backed up. And now it's almost essential if the Cardinals want to stay relevant in this game that they need to score before the break, as the Bengals again will get it to start the second half. LaFaca trying to find a seam, dragged down at the 37.
Yeah, not a lot of time to do it in a minute 18.
On the return.
Jeremiah Reynolds with a very solid tackle.
First and 10 for the Cardinals on their own 37. First and 10.
Cardinals just the one timeout, but they showed on their one touchdown tonight. It came in just 2 plays. So they do have that ability, and of course the touchdown that was taken off the boards by the penalty in the first quarter. Another big strike. So they have that capability.
They certainly do.
Again, it's probably not an advisable way to attack the Blaine Bengals, is to try and go punch, counter punch. That will screen for Adi nearly ended up as an interception.
Yeah, and again, the blitz really made Muhammad throw the ball quicker than he wanted to.
The incompletion brings up second down.
I don't know if this case you don't maybe just run the ball and take the time off the clock and go to the halftime. We'll see.
Joitza goes in motion. Handoff does go to Adi, and he's hit in the backfield and wrapped up for a big loss. It'll be 3rd and very long.
Hanson in on the tackle.
Blaine's going to call a timeout with
yep, that's the danger.
3rd and long. Yeah.
You know,
they
in an opportunity now to get the ball back with an offense that's clicking, that has their last 2 scoring drives have gone 150 yards on essentially 5 plays,
right,
and burned less than 2 minutes off the clock.
No, absolutely, so, very impressive.
You know, if they have an opportunity to get this back in good field position, opportunity to increase their lead again before the break, and again. Opportunity to get the 2-for.
Yeah, our puppets now have their, I don't know if you've seen it, our own plaque on the outside of the truck.
Their own plaque?
Well, it's like a, you know, a little, if you see it next time, when we go out, you'll see if you can see it. It's a banner, sorry.
Go to the bubble screen, it's behind Barry, and may have been deflected, and so yeah, with just over a minute remaining, the Cardinals are going to have to punt.
Yeah, and giving Blaine plenty of time.
Pass is incomplete. The incompletion brings up 4th down.
Just trying to figure out if passes have they even made.
They haven't passed the ball much, but only when they've had to. Nice punt
I think 2 for 3 on passing tonight. This one going to be returned from the 36. Luagi was able to break the first tackle, get out near midfield. And the Bengals with 2 timeouts at 53 seconds. Ball right at midfield. Normally, you think about passing as a way to pick up big chunks of yardage, but they've been able to do it with their running game.
Yeah,
especially,
they don't need to.
Sam Shaughnessy approaching 100 yards here in the first half. He's got 3 touchdowns, and here he goes again. Another first down and more. Lowers his shoulder and drives his way down to the 32-yard line.
Again,
gain of 18.
He does such a nice job, that play where he drops back and then takes it right back up the middle. The whole inside of the defense open for him.
185 in rushing yards already in this first half. This time he just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Bengals will call timeout. 31 to go in the first half.
So that should leave them with, I believe, 1 left. Yep.
They have a lot of fun.
They do have a lot of fun.
Bengals with an 18-point lead. Looking to tack on again before we reach the half. Cardinals held them 4 and out on their opening possession after a kick return that got them deep into the Cardinals' end. They turned it over on 4 plays, coming up just short of a first down. This is going to back them up.
Yeah, be a movement.
Full start, offense, number 11, 5-yard penalty. It remains second down.
Since that time, that opening drive that they got 9.5 yards on 4 plays, they've had very few plays that have gone for less than 10 yards.
Correct.
More plays that have gone for more than 10 yards than less. They have been impressive, to say the least. Shaughnessy waiting, looks, throws over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Teeden.
So that'll put them in 3rd and long, 3rd and 15, where they're 2 of 3 on 3rd downs here tonight. Blaine up 27-9, looking to increase this lead before the break, because they do get the ball back to start the second half.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd and long. Shaughnessy rolling to his right. Throws on the move. That pass is complete. And getting out of bounds with a gain of about 10 is Derek Schloman. So 4th and manageable now. It's going to be 4th right in about 5.
Fourth down for the Bengals.
18 seconds remain. A big 4th down for the Bengal offense. Shaughnessy has time, throws over the middle, pass complete. A first down to the 12-yard line. Caden Luagi coming across the middle.
That was a nice throw and a really nice catch on the run. And the Bengals called their last timeout with 12.6
seconds. With 12 seconds, as long as you don't get You can't get down inbounds.
Right.
You can take 2 shots, maybe even 3 to the end zone.
Right.
As long as you don't get taken down inbounds without any more timeouts. And boy, does this put the Bengals in the driver's seat if they can add more points,
Absolutely.
even if it is just 3 points. Again, up 18 at this point. Add another field goal, even they would be up 21.
Yep.
From the 12. Shaughnessy rolls to his left, throws, passes complete, touchdown for Teedon.
That's his first touchdown of the year. Nice throw right where it needed to be. Really solid play offensively by the Bengals to get that touchdown. Just a really good job by Shaughnessy rolling out and then throwing that pass. See it again, just gonna roll to his left and puts it with only he can get it.
Killian's kick is up and good, and the Bengals lead 34-9.
Yeah, exactly what the Cardinals did not want to have them happen here at just before the break.
27 unanswered points for the Blaine Bengals.
It's impressive. You see here again, just quick throw.
Man-to-man coverage, and it's a big body, and he got himself in position, had the old outside part of the field. Shaughnessy threw it over there and let his big guy go get it. Third catch of the game already for Teedon. And as you mentioned, his first touchdown of the year.
6 plays, 50 yards, 46 seconds off the clock. Teedon's reception for the score.
This one's going into the end zone. So the Cardinals will take over from the 20. 7 seconds to go. Do they just take a knee? Do they take a shot?
I think they take a knee.
Touchback for the Cardinals, first and 10 from their own 20.
It's probably the wise way to go. It's probably not what I would do.
You'd go for it?
I think I would. I'd put something. You never know. Of course, the Bengals are going to go with the 3-deep defense.
No, they're taking a knee.
Yeah, Cardinals clearly in a victory-type formation, and Mohamed will take a knee, and we will go to the half. Bengals, 27 unanswered points. They lead the Cardinals 34-9. You're watching high school football live on CTA. Back at Bengals Stadium after a slow start, this 10th ranked squad for Blaine got going, and they built a big lead in the latter part of that first half. Coon Rapids, to their credit, had their best start so far this season, but they're going to have to give the ball back to the Bengals, who are clicking on all cylinders offensively.
I'll tell you that, I thought the defense played really well early for the Coon Rapids Cardinals in that game. I thought the offense moved the ball quite obviously. Blaine did what Blaine does, and that's run the football, and they ran it down the Cardinals' throat and ran up the score. But I think if the defense it's important for the defense to stop them. If they get another score on this opening drive, it's monumental as it is. It'll be even more so.
Blaine, the Cardinals able, as you mentioned, to move the ball early. They marched down on their opening drive. Unfortunately, this long touchdown pass to Loic Joitza was called off because they had an illegal man downfield. The tight end was covered up by a receiver. Then after they did get a 27-yard field goal, a huge return set the Bengals up deep in plus territory, but they went 4 plays and did not gain 10 yards. Not a problem. Once they got the ball back, they did nothing but move the chains. And Sam Shaughnessy has been as expected. He's been in the end zone 3 times. Great touchdown for Gavin Sayedeth, his 3rd of the season. That put the Cardinals back in front by a 9-7 score early in that second quarter, but the Bengals just kept pounding the rock. 1, 2, 3 into the end zone. 1, 2, 3 into the end zone.
Pretty automatic in that first half, running that football for the Bengals, and led by that guy right there.
Yeah, he's got almost 200 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns in the first half. And they just opened up a huge lead, 34-9. He gets a passing touchdown in the final seconds. That put them up by that 25-point lead.
Respectable stats for the Cardinals for the first half, considering that what things have been going. 272 yards, 229 yards on the ground for
in the first half.
In the first half. That is impressive.
It's on pace to put up over 450 rushing yards. That is, you don't like to see that as a D coordinator, to be certain, especially after they were able to hold and force them off the field on the opening drive to turn it over on downs. But now you're in a position where you must get stops, and you have to get the stop from the opening start here in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, Zach Nienaber, defensive coordinator, has to go out, figure out what they need to do to stop number 16, and that's just that's a tough chore for the Cardinals defense.
Well, still plenty of football to be played. The Blaine Bengals, though, really able to just light it up. And there's those last 3 possessions. I mean, they called the timeout. They got the ball back. Had just a minute to go, and they were able to get downfield 50 yards in like 6-7 plays and score. The possession before that, it was just 4 plays to go, 58 yards.
We just got a message, Joe, from Kaijan Cummings Coleman, C Squared, watching the game, and we certainly hope he's doing well. He says it doesn't feel the same not hearing C Squared yelled at when he made plays, and he misses us and we miss him, and we certainly hope, Kaijan, that you're doing well at Iowa State, and we are certainly watching you from afar, young man.
Jackson Young ready to kick this one away for the Cardinals. Luagi and Schloman, the deep backs. Luagi takes it from the 10-yard line. Gets into the middle, finds a hole, cuts to the outside. He's got some speed across midfield. Another huge return for Luagi. He's forced out just shy of the Cardinal 20-yard line.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. We'll see if that one's coming back. I would assume so.
On the return, block in the back, number 27, 10-yard penalty. It'll be first down.
Yeah, that erases a huge play for the Bengals.
And the flag's down at the 35-yard line. So instead of the Coon Rapids 20, they're going to be back around their own 20. 25. It looks like they're going to march it off from the 35. So that's a 45-yard penalty, essentially.
That's huge.
We've seen both teams come up with an unfortunate penalties to wipe out huge plays. The Cardinals, illegal man downfield, took 7 points off the board. They were able to get that 27-yard Jackson Young field goal on that drive. Quick pass complete to Fowashir. He had a blocker as a first down, and he's dragged down out at the 45-yard line, a gain of 20.
Yeah, we have a Cardinal down on the field.
And again, just picking up yardage in great big chunks.
Well, they've been doing that all night. Mario Garcia is on the field for the Cardinals. We certainly hope he's okay. Jeremy Shepard over tending to him. That looks to be all right. They're getting him up to his feet. That's good to see. Like to see that.
Well, we've talked about it. Hey, Jeremy's been busy this year. The Cardinals have been the walking wounded since week 1. Danny Scheller, their sophomore, who came in, is expected to carry a lot of the load as the leading running back, or junior.
He's a junior.
Sorry, he's a junior. But he got hurt. Then he came back. They moved him to quarterback. He got hurt. He tried to come back. He got hurt worse. Fowashir on the carry is going to pick up another 8 or 9 yards into Cardinal territory.
Fowashir, the ball carrier.
Oh, the injuries started with Jacoby Peterson in the beginning of the year. Before the season even started, their leader on defense, one of their leaders on defense, and it got worse from there.
Shaughnessy running to his left, has the first down, cuts back, breaks free, spins, still on his feet, and falls forward across the 35-yard line. Gain of about 12.
Yeah, he's not an easy man to bring down.
Gain of 12 on the play, and the Bengals first down.
Yeah, huge numbers coming in, and he has surpassed his averages, creeping ever closer to 200 yards rushing.
Yeah, that's that'll put him at over 1,000 yards.
Little flip goes to Luwagi. Luwagi has a first down. Flags flying all over. Huge hit by Lance Hill, just shy of the first down marker. Good carry for.
Yeah, but is that a hold?
Luwagi,
that's a hold.
But it's coming back.
Yeah.
Holding, offense number 11, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It remains first down.
Moles Fowashir called for the infraction, and this will back him up to the 41-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 16. So the Bengals a couple of penalties early in this third quarter, but still able to pick up some big chunks already. Play action. That pass incomplete, looking for Teeden again. Was thrown behind him, and
dangerous throw.
Yeah, if the defender is looking for it, that might be a pick.
Second down.
Cardinals certainly would have loved that.
Well, they were able to get a couple of turnovers last week against Maple Grove Crimson. Hudson Tannum with a forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, and a touchdown, all in the third quarter.
Impressive.
Shaughnessy wants to throw, airing it out, has a man deep, coming back to make the catch. Deep in Cardinal territory is Camden Lighthizer. First time he's been targeted, And he doesn't disappoint.
Just a great job of stepping, just getting, as you mentioned, coming back, getting in front of the defender, making that catch.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 9. Pitch goes to Fowoshier, cuts back.
Easy.
He's got a lane, he's got a touchdown, but a flag comes out, and this one's going back.
Yeah. Well, a couple penalties on this drive for the Bengals. Costly one here because it takes points off the board.
Yeah, they had the flag on the great return.
Offense, number 85, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, 1st down.
It's like it's downfield a bit. Oh, it's way downfield.
Yeah.
They're going to place the ball at the 11. So really could have been a much bigger penalty, but it still does, as you mentioned, take points off the board. A hurdle by Shaughnessy, breaks a tackle, cuts back, and dives forward to the 7, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, again, so athletic. As you mentioned, that hurdle, able to get over a tackler, a potential tackler, and almost turned it back up. And
that 4 yards will put him over 200 yards on the day.
And over 1,000 on the season. Cardinal injured. That's
Yazzie Morris.
Yeah, it's his ankle.
Clear on the other side of the field, as we talked about. Jeremy Shepard, busy as always.
Yes. He's walking a little gingerly, but on his own, under his own power, which is good.
Bengals will finish their regular season schedule right here next week against Shakopee. Play action, Shaughnessy rolling. Throws back against the grain. Going up to make the catch is Teaton, his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You just throw it up to that big tight end, and he's able to come down with it between a couple of defenders. Beautiful catch. Good job by Shaughnessy to avoid a little pressure, then come back to the middle of the field, realizing he didn't have a receiver, and just throws back against his body. And Teaton with a beautiful catch, able to go up and bring it down.
Got the size advantage over everybody that isn't on the line. Kick for Killian is good. And the Bengals lead 41-9.
There you see it again, and it's really impressive throwing it back against the grain, and Teaton making the nice catch in the end zone. 40-9 is that score?
41.
41. I'm sorry, 41-9.
2 minutes and 42 seconds, longest drive of the night.
They've put up 41 points.
They put up 41 points, and their longest drive was less than 2:45.
Crazy.
Visited the end zone now six times. It was a wise move by Lafaka, just letting that one roll to see if it would go out of bounds. It did not. So it goes into the end zone, and it is a touchback.
Killian's kick is out of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 20-yard line.
I'll see if the Cards they put those 9 points. They haven't put some points on the board for a while.
34 unanswered points for the Blaine Bengals since the Cardinals led 9-7. Handoff goes to Adi. Hole in the middle. He's going to get across the 25 to the 26, a gain of 6.
Gain of 6 on the play. Second down.
The Cardinals would really like to respond, trying to avoid running time.
Oh, they certainly would. I mean, they've, they started out playing so well, so solid here on both sides of the ball, but Blaine just showed why they're number 10.
Muhammad on play action throws. Barry is open. It's a little overthrown. Incomplete. An opportunity for the pick for Charlie Potvin.
Yeah, Potvin's been really active. Barry's coming up limping a little bit. Potvin's been very active on the defensive end. Almost had himself a pick there.
Well, they're keeping 2 over the top. Yeah. They can be
they know.
cautious, give up stuff underneath. They've got a huge lead. So big third down for the Cardinals. Muhammad looks left. That pass is batted away. Austin Matson came charging in on the blitz. Swats it away, 4th down, and the Cardinals go 3 and out.
Yeah, to give the Bengals really good field position to start their next drive.
Young shoots one for the Cardinals, the Waggy Van Butte for the Bengals.
The Waggy standing just inside his own 40-yard line, awaiting the punt from Jackson Young. High snap, Young able to bring it down, gets off the punt. Luagi takes it from the 45, cuts to his left, finds some blockers, a big hole, bursts through a seam, he's inside the 20, dragged down from behind by Sayedith, but he's going to be marked inside the 10, and just like that, the Bengals are in goal to go.
Yeah, I mean, special teams, all facets of this game for the Bengals tonight are working well. You see the special teams number of good returns against the Cardinals tonight, too, and that was an exceptional one as he's able to gain the outside edge and then turn it upfield.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 8-yard line. First unit offense just marched right downfield. Now they come back out inside the 10. Shaughnessy hands it off. Straight up the middle for Fowashir. He's inside the 5, down close to the 2.
Again, just power running by the Bengals here in this situation. Just pound the ball. I mean, beautiful hole. He's able to adjust his run right in the middle and find a little bit of extra space to get it down to the 2.
Fowashir again, this time stopped in the backfield, and he'll lose a couple. It'll be 3rd down.
We'll see if they call number 16 on this.
Ball just outside the 3-yard line. Shaughnessy has 3 rushing touchdowns, over 200 rushing yards, but clearly trying to get Fowashir in on the fun as well. On 3rd and goal, fakes the pitch. Shaughnessy keeps it, and he's into the end zone for the 4th time tonight.
Yeah, again, just a really nice job on faking the pitch because, the defense moved to him, and Shaughnessy just did the rest. That's 4 touchdowns on the ground, 2 in the air?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a nice game.
That's a really nice game. It's Yum-like.
Yeah. There you see a well-designed play and not meeting any resistance until he was in the paint. The kick for Killian is up and good. Bengals lead 48-9.
Look at the numbers, 17 carries, 205 yards for Shaughnessy and 4 score.
And 7 yards ago.
7 yards ago in a cloud of dust. And an elbow to the helmet.
Not midway through this third quarter, the Bengals have tacked on 2 more scores.
Yeah, and
push their lead over that 35-point barrier that's so important come the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and again, just 3 plays.
Well, it helps when you're
down. I know.
When you start inside the 10.
But it's kind of been a pattern, though, in terms of their scores. They've haven't taken a lot of, for the most part, haven't taken a lot of time to get touchdowns. But
Line
you're right.
Drive taken by LaFacca from the 3. Looking to get to the middle of the field. Finds a little bit of room. He's out close to the 25. But stopped up there, and the Cardinals will look to respond.
Let's see the time remaining in quarter number 3, 6:52. Big lead for the Bengals here on senior night in Blaine.
First and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 24-yard line. First and 10.
Seth Burnett, number 9 for the Bengals, number 9, is warming up at, probably will be coming in here on their next drive.
Muhammad on play action complete to LaFacca. LaFacca trying to turn upfield across the 35, has a first down. On a flag.
Flag on the play.
And this one's going to come back. Flag in the backfield. Most likely a hold.
Official's been busy tonight.
On the play, we have offsetting penalties. Ineligible downfield on the offense. On the defense, personal foul, roughing the passer. Those penalties offset, replay, first down.
Yeah,
so let's just try again.
Yeah, do this one over.
Never seems that you get those penalties on a play that didn't do anything.
Exactly.
These penalties just rear their heads on plays that, produce first downs, touchdowns. See both teams penalized to take a score off the board. LaFacca is the man in motion. Muhammad fakes the give, the pass off the fingertips and picked off. And that is Brian Sawada, just had that one fall into his belly. Already engaged, and that one just came to him.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of instances like that where that could have happened to the Cardinals tonight, but this time it does. And it's right there.
Tipped, you saw him come off of the block. He was held up in the block by Braden Waldron. He came off, and his eyes got the size of dinner plates as he saw that thing coming in.
I think it was tipped too originally.
Bengals take over first and 10 from the Cardinal 22-yard line. I want to make it any easier for this offense. Handoff goes to Fulwashir, and he has another good chunk, going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, I think it'll be about a yard short.
And it is Seth Burnett in as the signal caller.
He's only attempted 5 passes on the season.
Well, I don't expect him to run that number up very much higher here tonight.
Nope.
Especially if Fulwisher is going to continue to get 8-9 yards of carry. 2nd and 1, handoff goes to Fulwisher. Big hole, right side. He's got a first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Fulwisher, the ball carrier. Gain of 8 and the Bengals. First down. 1st and goal.
5-yard gain sets up 1st and goal from the 8.
Let me see the new quarterback. Burnett, number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Pitch goes to Fulwisher. A lot of blue jerseys out there. He's into the end zone, touchdown.
No, they're going to mark him down
Bryce
short.
Kieran
Yep.
able to hold him out of the end zone with that tackle.
I don't know how he did that.
It
Strength.
was a strong tackle, certainly. Yep. I still think he broke the plane, but
We'll take another look at it.
Kieran dragged him back. It's a tough tackle from Bryce Kieran, but
I think he was in too. Nonetheless,
it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that number 11 gets the ball
I
right
agree.
here.
Nope.
Maybe he should have. Because Burnett is wrapped up and dropped for a loss. It'll be 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 5.
Burnett, the ball carrier.
Hills on the tackle for the Cardinals. I believe number 6 for Lance Hill.
Number 6 for number 6.
Yep.
Boy, he just wrapped him up and did not let him go anywhere. Nope. Wait for help. 3rd and goal from the 5. Bengals 3 for 5 so far tonight. Pass is complete and a touchdown to Caden Luwangi.
Well, he did attempt a pass, and I believe that's his first touchdown throw of the year.
I believe that is correct.
That is, yep.
Saw Cam Cummings-Coleman maybe got in there a little early and got a little push, but not able to get Luwangi off the ball. Had to kind of wait for it. There was some air under it from Burnett. The kick for Killian is up and good, and it is 55-9 Blaine.
Well, I'll tell you, after Cardinals took that short lead, Bengals have not let them get anything done offensively, and they have poured it on.
Well, and the special teams, I think, is maybe the unsung hero for the Bengals here. You know, they get the turnover. Obviously, the interception is big, but the kick returns have set them up in
Several
great field
times.
position all night, including, you know, getting them off that punt return after the defense held 3 and out. You know, punt return gets them back to 1st and goal. Game's a lot easier from inside the 10.
.46 return average.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Killian with a boot. It's mishandled by LaFaca. It does get into the end zone and will be a touchback. And
lucky.
boy, is he fortunate.
Yes, he is.
Just kind of slipped through his hands at about the 3. The Cardinals will take over from the 20. He's had a couple of nice returns as well. So, I mean, Cardinals have had a lot of positives, most of them, unfortunately, in the first quarter and a half. By midway through the second, it became all Bengals.
All Bengals. It has not stopped.
48 unanswered points now.
That's crazy.
Hand off to Adi. Not a lot of room off the left side. Maybe got a yard.
Out the ball carrier, no gain on the play.
Now with Cardinals, we'll see again, not much room for Jeremy Adi here. Just a good job by the Bengals pursuing to the ball carrier. Cardinals will finish up with Farmington. That'll be their last opportunity to see if they can get a win before the section playoffs start.
That's at home next week.
Next Thursday.
They also 4-2 going into this week?
I think so.
Muhammad has time, throws, passes complete to Joitza. He gets upfield, has a first down out around the 33-yard line.
Pass is complete to the Cardinal 34-yard line. Gain of 14, first down for the Cardinals.
The Cardinals, just for their own sake, need some positive things to happen here.
Walker shifts from right to left, handoff to Adi, looking to get behind him on that left side, and the hole closes quickly, a gain of 3.
Yeah, nowhere to go at that point.
And once this final 2:30 ticks away in this third quarter, Cardinals will see running time in the fourth quarter for the 5th time in 6 games.
That's unfortunate.
No, sixth time in 7
games. Yep. Not good.
Blitz coming, pass is incomplete, looking for Walker on the left side. Had to get rid of it a little bit earlier than he wanted to, and it'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, again, good pressure by the Bengal defense to make them throw quicker than what the plan was.
And now 3rd and 7 from the 37. Third and long. Muhammad throws deep over the middle and well overthrown. Looking in the vicinity of Harold Berry. The Cardinals are going to have to bring out the punt team.
That's been a tough night for that young man, and got a lot of pressure in his face.
No, they were 3-3 coming into this week. They are currently hosting the Burnsville Blaze. So arguably the most beatable team the Cardinals have faced all season long. But, again, you take the positives. You take the first quarter plus 5 minutes of this ball game and try and stretch that into 4 full quarters.
It's all about some positivity, and Cardinals had some of that in that first quarter, but none since.
Well, if you pair that with the second half last week, the Cardinals beating their opponents for 3 consecutive quarters.
Yep. Got to take positives wherever you can get them.
Sometimes you have to dig deep, and
in a season like this.
Fowashier up the middle, and the Bengals are happy to just keep the ball, move it. They haven't had a lot of those 2-yard runs tonight, or so it has seemed. Second and 8. Burnett hands it off to Fowashier, hit in the backfield, able to slip away. And able to turn it into a solid gain. It'll be third and about 3.
And again, they're in no hurry, quite obviously. They're just going to continue to run the clock. Run it to that fourth quarter where they can get running time and move to 5 and 2.
Yeah, a lot of the Northwest Suburban teams are, in that crossover game, the last game of the season, seeing some teams that are maybe a little bit softer than what they're used to in this conference. Bengals, Shakopee is a solid club, but
not Maple Grove.
They're not a Maple Grove.
No, and Maple Grove has a huge game against Minnetonka.
To bring that up. Shakopee's a solid club, but they are not Maple Grove. And Maple Grove, yeah, they're going to go play Minnetonka. That's really good.
The 2 losses on the season for the Bengals, they lost to Anoka 27-14. And, of course, their game against Maple Grove beat them 35-0. So Maple Grove's defense stopping this offense.
Yeah, Shakopee's 5-1, and they're number 3 in the Metro. So the Bengals and the Crimson, 2 of the high-ranked rated teams, the only 2 remaining in the Northwest Suburban that are in that top 10, seeing other teams in the top 10 in their final week, and that'll really prepare them for playoffs to start the week after. Fowashier spins away, and finally, just too many white jerseys to get away from. They'll mark him back at the line of scrimmage.
That should do it for the quarter.
It will take us to the buzzer, and we will go to the fourth quarter. It's Blaine 55, Coon Rapids 9. You're watching high school football at CTN.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handicaps and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then 2 noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So Sports Nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And Sports Nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Back at the Bengals Stadium, Blaine, 48 unanswered points since Coon Rapids had that 9-7 lead early in the second quarter. Just everything going their way, getting everybody involved. Devin Clark gets a carry and gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and long.
Clark, the ball carrier.
As we talked about, running time here in the fourth quarter, unfortunately for the Cardinals.
It'll be 3rd and 12 from the 46, and we'll see if the Bengals decide to throw the ball. We've seen 1 pass attempt for Seth Burnett. It went for a touchdown. 5 yards to Caden Luwagi. What do they do on 3rd and 12? Play action. Pass is complete. Tight end Preston Sternquist breaks free, and he's going to have a first down to the Coon Rapids 41-yard line.
Yeah, he broke free from a pretty good tackler, and Lance Hill not able to wrap him up.
Pass is complete to Sternquist to the 40-yard line.
He needed to break that tackle in order to get to the first down marker.
Yeah, just able to get away from Hill to pick up that first down.
Picks up 14 yards on 3rd and 12. Fresh set of downs from the Cardinal 40.
Red's in the house, no surprise.
Handoff goes to Clark. He's wrapped up and dropped for a loss. The Bengals, we talked about it, longest drive of the night was the 2:45. This one might take more time off. that
I
clock.
would think. Well, that's what they want to do.
Handoff goes to Clark, looking for blockers right side. Not a lot there. Gets close to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long from there.
Gain of 3 in the play.
I think they'll put it right at the 40.
And I would think the Bengals are in 4-down territory, up huge. I don't think they're too concerned with how this one ends.
No.
This drive, that is. I think they're pretty confident in how the game will end.
I think so too.
And I think they should be at this point. Handoff goes to Clark, looks up the middle, not a lot there. Gain of 2, it'll be 4th and 8.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Under 9 minutes remaining.
4th down for the Bengals.
Bengals are 1 of 2 on 4th down. We're stopped on 4th and 2 on the opening drive. And that again, after a great kick return, set them up deep in the Cardinals' end.
299 rushing yards for the Bengals. That's impressive.
Bengals will call timeout, talk it over, and may see their punt team for the first time tonight.
Nice of you to clean the lenses off in between.
Yeah, somebody's got to do the tough work.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to do
No,
it.
are you kidding?
And impressive that I do it with such dainty hands.
I know. Well, yeah. Well, you know, the dainty lenses, perfect for you.
Yeah, and if you're the Bengals, I mean, getting into a punting situation, not a terrible thing.
No.
Because you may need that more game practice for your
Exactly.
punting squad. Which becomes, you know, again, special teams become increasingly important as you get to the postseason. So Schloman to punt it away. The Cardinals are not sending anyone back. Try and block this one. Schloman gets away a good high punt. And this will bounce and take a Cardinal bounce. The Bengals will down it at about the 16.
Well, that's where they'll start their drive from here, trailing 55-9. 8:18 left in this contest before the teams move on to their final regular season games of the year. Boy, has it gone fast, Joe.
Seems to every season.
Yep.
Ball spotted just outside the 15. It's at the 16-yard line. Take it.
Yep, absolutely.
Take that extra yard.
Yep. Every time.
An extra 80 would be even more helpful. Muhammad with Adi in the backfield with him. Adi sprints out to the right, looks that way. Muhammad tucks it, wants to run, and the Bengals collapse on him quickly. He's going to gain maybe a yard.
Yeah, nothing there for him at this point.
You have to certainly be impressed with the way the Bengals stormed to control late in that second quarter and then just put it way out of reach with a couple of quick strikes to start the third. Muhammad looking long, wants Sayedith. Sayedith goes up and cannot bring it down.
He knew he had the opportunity to bring that one down. He was disappointed in himself.
Ball's incomplete. Third down.
12 of
27.
27. 149 yards,
Yep.
a touchdown, and an interception.
Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Play clock was running down, and
The Bengals Country Club
Cardinals will take a timeout
Yep.
to avoid the 5-yard penalty.
providing pregame meals.
Yeah, you're so talented, Joe.
But not very bright.
Yeah, it came back from the basement.
They're set up perfectly to be a dark horse that no one gives a chance to in the playoffs.
Absolutely. About as big a dark horse as you can get.
Chances are they're going to have huge underdogs round one.
Oh, huge. Huge is correct.
Third down for the Cardinals.
So you're saying there's a chance, Joe?
Any given Friday. Muhammad throwing over the middle too
and
high,
he had
looking for Sayedith again. Sayedith found some room in that zone, but that just a little too much air.
Well, Sayedith coming into this game had 11 targets, 4 catches, 3 of them for scores.
Coming into the game?
No, at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say.
Sorry, did I say coming in? I meant at this point. Well, now he has 2 more targets, but that was on the season though.
Okay.
So now he's had a couple more to addition to that.
I was going to say because I'm pretty sure tonight's was the
No,
third.
yeah, it was.
Fair catch taken by Lewagi at about the Cardinal 41-yard line as he slid to a knee. And the Bengal defense goes out and holds for 3 and out. Offense another chance. After punting it away, their first punt of the game. Under 5 minutes remaining. Burnett hands it off to Demur Brown. Gain of 2.
Yeah, and an opportunity, obviously, last number of, really in that third quarter, late in the third quarter into the fourth, opportunity to play some players that may not get in, get guys the chance, get some varsity time, and especially on senior night.
Yeah, and again, they're gonna have a tough test coming in tomorrow next week with Shakopee coming. Another chance for Brown, but he's met in the backfield and dropped for a loss. That'll be 3rd and long. Those the Minnetonka, Maple Grove, and Blaine Shakopee games should be highly entertaining.
A lot of fun.
Brown hit and stopped immediately by Cam Cummings-Coleman.
Yeah, he's been active on the defense all season long.
Pitch goes to Clark, right side, trying to cut back. Nothing there.
Nope.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, 4th and 10.
Fourth down for the Bengals.
Bengal fans.
That doesn't look like they're going to bring the punt squad on again. Get them another opportunity to practice the punt coverage. They're just going to run this down and call a timeout here, and then I think they will put that punt unit back out.
Yep, I think you're right.
And again, punt unit could become far more important in the weeks ahead.
Oh, no question.
Next week, you got number 3 Shakopee coming in, and after that, you got the playoffs. First round, Bengals are going to be a high seed. Obviously, they do that crossover, so it's going to be a team that they're not familiar with.
Correct.
But it'll be a team that is lower end of section, the opposite section. So they will be, a team starting at home as a heavily favored squad.
Yes.
But still, if not week 1 in the postseason, punt team week 2, week 3, very important.
You bet.
And of course, everybody wants to go 5 straight wins in the postseason to hoist the trophy on Thanksgiving weekend. Schloman standing at his own 45. Gets away a good punt. And the Bengals nearly held it out of the end zone. Great effort from Carter Mackey, but not quite able to tip it back into play. So Cardinals will take over with 2 minutes-ish on the clock. Get a couple more plays, and then they will head for the short bus ride home at 0-7. Handoff, Jeremy Oddie. Makes one guy miss, cuts back, finds a hole, has a first down out across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Gain of 11 on the play, first down for the Cardinals.
Nobody in the Coon Rapids squad wants to be able to lose like they have this season, but there's no quit, obviously, in this Cardinal squad. No quit in Jeremy Oddie as he's running as hard as he has been all game long, down 55-9.
And the best rushing performance
of
the season
absolutely.
for a Cardinal. No question. And an interception. What a read and what a pick for Alexander Leyes.
That was huge. He just saw that coming off Muhammad's hand, and he said, this ball's mine. And,
so Leyes
Bengals take a knee, and that should do it.
Takes it. I don't know that they'll even get that. Maybe they will.
They will. Yeah, they probably
down
will.
to 45 seconds.
Yeah. Fans are leaving
it
in
was
a hurry.
It was just a great read
on the
part of Leyes, and a great diving catch for a big fella.
Yep.
Get the interception. The Bengals will wait until it's under 25 seconds so they don't have to snap it again. They will take a knee, and they will start their celebration, moving to 5-2.
Yeah, and a well-played game for them, after, as you mentioned, after falling behind 9-7. It was all Bengals from there forward. And they did it with an exclamation point. They took it to Coon Rapids.
Well, we knew coming in that Sam Shaughnessy is a special player.
Oh, yeah.
Very dangerous, both running and throwing the football, and he is as advertised. Over 200 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, and then threw for a couple as well, leading his team to, again, 48 unanswered points for the Bengals squad to put this one way out of reach.
Yep, no doubt about it. So they'll regroup, and they will look towards Farmington to close the season at home next week, and then they'll concentrate on whoever they will draw in the section playoffs.
And we will be there next week when they host the Farmington Tigers. Volleyball playoffs start next week. Football playoffs next Friday. Or a week from the following Friday, the 25th. But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score from Bengals Stadium. It's Blaine 55, Coon Rapids 9. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Stats Master Harley Schultz, my partner Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.